Hi guys, bonjour mes amis, I'm Booger, welcome aboard. We're gonna make a cauliflower pizza. Low carb pizza, yes. I made some buffalo chicken legs the other day, a couple days ago, and I have leftovers, so I'm gonna put that on my pizza. Let's see how it goes. And we're gonna make a nice white sauce. I like my pizzas with white sauce more than red sauce. I don't know about y'all, but we're gonna do that. And some cheese and see what I got. All right, but cauliflower makes a nice crust. My brother-in-law, he's gluten-free, and I think Domino's up in Canada, Montreal, they had a gluten-free pizza at the time, so that was great for him. But anyways, we can call it a gluten-free pizza if you want to. Low carb, gluten-free, all that stuff. You guys ready? Let's go. Chin chin. So we're gonna make the white sauce ahead of time, so we can let it sit in the fridge for a couple hours, let those flavors marinate. So I've got some, let's see, it's a half a cup of mayonnaise right here. Okay, probably not gonna use all that, and I'm not sure yet. I make this a lot, okay? That's my white sauce base. Instead of using Alfredo, try this. This is so much better. So you got some minced garlic. Sometimes I roast the garlic first, not this time. So I'm gonna put probably a good tablespoon of garlic in there. And let's do some hot sauce, some wing sauce, yeah. The best, Frank's. So that all depends to you. I want this a little bit spicy. My buffalo chicken is not that spicy, so I'm gonna put a hefty tablespoon of that in there. Oh, it's making this bitch like crazy. So we got some spicy. Let's put some tang. A little bit of lemon juice, half of a lemon. Okay. And that's it. Usually I put sriracha, but in this case I did Frank's. So I'm gonna mix this up, put it in the fridge, and I'll see you guys in a couple hours. We'll be back. So here's my florets. Is that close enough for you? That was a big cauliflower head, so whew. All right, so here's the mini processor, and we're gonna mince this up to where it looks like fried rice, or like rice, okay? And we're gonna cook it a little bit, so it sucks a little bit of moisture out. Well, we gotta cook the cauliflower a little bit too, so. All right, so not too much at the same time here. Pulse it. And you don't want it to be like a mush ball, okay? I got a piece in there that just won't cooperate. Where you at? I'm gonna put you back in the bowl, because we don't want to mush it up. Okay, so that looks good. So I've got the air fryer here. You're gonna see this in a little bit, but to the limited space here. No, don't spray it or nothing like that. And put the cauliflower in there. I'm gonna do all of this, and I'll show you the heating instructions. Okay, so if you see some bits that didn't mush up, but I mean, let me show you. This is what you want it to look like, okay? Because if you do it too much, it's gonna release some of that water, and it's just gonna be like a mush ball, and we don't want that, okay? So let me finish this. We'll change the angle to the air fryer, and I'll be here. This smells like cauliflower, let me tell you. So we're gonna cook this for about 15 minutes. All right, this is the Rapid Crisp air fryer by DeLonghi. It's got a bottom burner, but I mean, I don't have a stirring thing like my other one that I don't make anymore, but I'm gonna stir this up a couple times. So we're gonna try to cook it at 375. I've typed it all down below with the digital numbers and the settings and all that stuff, what it means, okay? So with this air fryer, you got multiple settings of fries, pizza, chicken, casserole, and manual. Okay, I'm gonna go to manual, and number 3 sounds good to me. I'm gonna turn that bottom burner on. If you don't have a bottom burner, of course, a lot of air fryers don't worry about it. It's just gonna take you a little bit, probably 5 minutes more, okay? So 30 minutes is way too long. Like I said, I'm gonna try to do it for about 15 minutes or so. All right, so let's do that. We'll be back. All right, you guys, that was about 20 minutes. Let's cool down a little bit. Don't laugh at my clothespins, okay? It's a chip clip and a clothespin. That's all I could find. Just want to hold this in place for a minute, okay? That's cheesecloth, okay? Let's put that in there. We gotta squeeze the heck out of it. Squeeze it till you can't squeeze no more. Get that moisture, water out of there, or else your dough is gonna fail. Here's my spatula. Look how pretty that is, huh? I'll put a link at the end of this video so you guys can go check out my cauliflower fried rice. Holy smokes, was that good. Look how easy it is to clean, huh? I'm gonna wipe that with a paper towel and call it a day. All right, move this out of the way. Get these over there. So you're gonna take corner to corner and corner to corner. Okay. And you're just gonna twist. I always have cheesecloth. I use it for zucchini when I make zucchini bread, all kinds of stuff. All right. All right, so squeeze the friggin' heck out of it. Ooh, it's a little hot still. All right, so I'm gonna do this for a good 15-20 minutes. Take a little rest, then keep squeezing it good. Probably flip it over one time, okay? We'll be back. Okay, my goodness. My arms are tired. I'm telling you, it's a lot of work. It's about a cup and a half of juice. So you need muscles. But it looks good. All right. So I'm gonna put it in a different bowl here. Look how much it's shrunk, see? Dried up as best as I could. This thing is soaked. Wiped it with paper towels, okay? And so there we go. Got a spatula here, can you see? Let me put you closer. Isn't it amazing what you could do with cauliflower? Also, I have a cauliflower grilled cheese sandwich you could check out. That was freaking fun. That was fun to make. Okay, so I've got probably about 2/3 cups of fresh Parmesan cheese, grated Parmesan cheese. Let's mix this up. I'm gonna put the dry ingredients first and then we're gonna drop an egg in there. Okay. And my seasonings, like this is awesome stuff from Sam's Club. Italian herb seasoning grinder. It came in a pack of 2 because I had it shipped to the house. This stuff is amazing, you guys. And I don't have to put garlic or anything in there because my sauce has garlic and, you know, salt and pepper. If you don't have this, of course not everybody has this, put some salt and pepper and like oregano or garlic, whatever, you know. Just regular Italian seasoning, but then add some garlic to it. If you're doing a red sauce, definitely. Okay, so that's about a good half a tablespoon, let's say. Ooh, it's making my nose itch. Everything's making my nose itch lately. Alright, so mix this up. Oh yeah. And Parmesan is a little salty as well, so be careful with the salt. That looks so good. Okay, so now we're gonna drop an egg in there. That's a binder. Don't omit that, okay? It's glue. That'll make everything stick together. Now we're gonna form like a ball. Okay, so I've got parchment paper here, which you can use in the air fryer. It does work. Spray it with some olive oil spray. Okay, not Pam non-stick. Don't do that. Okay. So let's drop this down because we got to cook this crust first. Actually, I was gonna get another piece of paper. I was gonna see if I could fold it, but it's gonna go off the edges there. Let me go get another piece of parchment paper and I'll be right back. And just tap it down so it's shaped like my air fryer pan. Oh yeah. And you want the edges a little thicker, so don't spread that out too thin. And I'm sure it's going to shrink up in there too. So, like I said, don't get the edges too thin. I want it to stick together, so. That looks really good. See how easy that was? And you could buy these pre-made. It's a lot of work if you do it at home, but the cauliflower is on sale, so. All right, so let me, are you recording? Oh my God, sometimes. I'm telling you, I gotta look up there to see if that red light's on. Here's the air fryer. I just wiped it with a paper towel. And I'm gonna drop this in there. And I can still shape it to square shape like that. Oh my goodness, this is so fun to make, you guys. Isn't it awesome to make stuff at home? All right, I'm gonna have to cut some of this parchment here a little bit. Now I know somebody's out there going, you know, you could have used the liners, the air fryer liners. Yeah, but I want to pull this pizza out when it's cooked, so that's why I want these extra sides, okay? I'm telling you, it comes in handy. That looks good. Okay. I think I'm going to kiss it with a little olive oil on top. Yeah, there you go. Alright, so let's cook this up, shall we? I'll let you know how long. Let's bump it up to the highest setting. Oh, I'm going to sneeze. Excuse me. It's Italian seasoning. Okay, so the highest setting on my air fryer is going to be manual, and it's going to be number 4. The bottom burner will be on. Now, if you don't have a bottom burner, of course the bottom's not going to get crusty. So my suggestion would be take it out and flip it on that parchment paper we just used. Like, you know, flip it over and cook it on the other side. I would do that if it was me. But with this, I don't have to worry about it. So 30 minutes is too long, but let's see how much I do that for, okay? We'll be back. All right, you guys, where are we at? 13 minutes? Holy smokes, that is beautiful. Look at the edges of that. Oh, heck yeah. Heck yeah, no mushness. That's what we want. Okay, so here's the sauce that we made. I'm gonna try not to overload this. I am so bad at overloading things. When I do egg rolls, when I do pizzas, I go nuts. So I'm gonna try not to. I have enough ingredients to make probably 4 of these, but watch the edge, huh? If you're new to this air fryer thing there, I'm gonna put a link to heat resistant gloves that I have, but I know this air fryer is not too bad. My other one, oh my God, the multi-fry, it was like, oh my Lord. Okay, so that looks good, huh? A little bit of white sauce there. Smells like garlic already. Okay, I always keep this in the fridge because you pull out naan bread or something. Make yourself a quick pizza. Oh, so my tomatoes, I usually do Romas, but I have cherry tomatoes, so I sliced them up thin. Okay, let's line them up with some of those. Yeah, you don't want to see all this. I'm gonna pause you and I'll be back, okay? So my cheese, I've got a mix of mozzarella and cheddar. I like to do that sometimes on my pizza. So I'm just gonna sprinkle a little bit on the bottom and some on top, just to hold things together. Use whatever cheese you want. Also, I was gonna tell you, in that sauce, you could have added some blue cheese to that, seeing how it's buffalo chicken, you know. I do have blue cheese, but Tom's not crazy about blue cheese. All right, so here's the chicken. That's that. If I remember, well, I'm going to be editing this. I'm going to put a link to that. It was a review of something from Kinder's seasoning. So let's put some of this chicken in there. It was so good. That chicken was so moist, so it's going to be perfect on here. Don't overload it, booger. All right, so let me do that, and I'll be back. All right. Bacon. Bacon bits. Yes, sir. Oh, my gosh. I think bacon is the best ingredients for pizzas. Oh, my Lord. I love it so much. Don't worry, it's not go to waste because I put this in my salad. Woohoo! And the pepperoni. Must have the pepperoni. So I'm doing pretty good here, not overloading it. It's gonna be a challenge taking it out of there, but I can do it. I'm used to this. Well, you know, I do things thinking, what if this is the only thing you have to cook with? Like, because my husband was military for 20 years, and when I met him, he was living in the dorms. It would have been awesome to have an air fryer in there so they could cook meals. Like, I think about this, like, that's the only thing I got to work with. Or if you live in a, if you rent a room somewhere, you know, you can't have your own stove or whatever. I'm telling you, look at my videos. I do anything you can think of with an air fryer. I love cheese on my pizza. All right, that's it. Don't do it. That's enough. All right, you ready to cook this? It's gonna resume. I like it. Let's just do that. Everything is cooked, so I'm getting the cheese all melted in there and create some magic. We'll be back. You guys, 6 minutes. Wow. Huh? Holy smokes. Parchment paper is not hot. Look at that. See that? I'm gonna take it out and put it on this cutting board. Woo! Look at that. We'll be back. Look how beautiful that is. Chin chin. Sorry. I have pizza that's low carb. I'm gonna have my carbs in the form of a liquid. How easy that is, huh? Oh my stars. That's so beautiful. Are you recording? Okay, good. I'm gonna cut this up and I will take photos. Let it cool. The shredded cheese already, it doesn't melt as good as fresh mozzarella or fresh cheese. I like the way it does that on a pizza, but with this, it's like, that's all I had. So use what you got. Leftovers, make a new meal. I'm gonna take some photos and let it cool and taste. All right, let's do this. Chin chin. I'm gonna cut a little sliver. Isn't that pretty though? It is pretty. A mini bite pizza slice. Oh my gosh. Yes. Bottom. See the bottom? Mmm. Tastes like dough. Mmm. That is good. Let's bite. I swear to God, you can't even tell that's cauliflower. That's just amazing. It's some work, muscle work, but it's worth it. Cauliflower was on sale. It was BOGO, and it was $2 a piece. I like raw cauliflower. The other one, I was like, what can I do with this? And there you go. I'm gonna put a link to my sandwich. I've got buffalo cauliflower bites. That was good too. I did dehydrated cauliflower bites. Those were delicious. That's a nice snack. I'm gonna try to fit it all in the end of the video. This is fantastic. So you got leftover chicken. This was buffalo chicken, like I said. Make a pizza out of your, have you ever had chicken on a pizza? Oh my stars, it's so good. It is so good. I do that a lot with chicken. But pepperoni's good, all that stuff is good, but I would not change. It's not spicy, really, it's not spicy. Even if I put that hot wing sauce in the white base sauce, it's so delicious, you guys. Man, I hope you guys try my recipes. I really mean it. Thanks for shopping. Give me one of these. I appreciate those too, all right? Thanks for shopping. Bye.